Imagine a city that grows its own food in shimmering towers, a place where lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries are harvested right next door to where you shop, 365 days a year. Well, China is being linked with the ambitious idea, a 1,000-acre vertical farming city. It sounds like science fiction, but it could soon be science fact. Stacked agricultural towers producing food year-round, regardless of drought, storms, or scorching summers. Hydroponics replacing soil, saving 90% of the water compared to traditional farming. Yields up to 9 times higher than normal farmland, all while reducing pesticides and slashing transportation emissions. Agricultural visualization can show us how vertical farming can seamlessly integrate into city structures. Solar panels on rooftops, wind turbines, and visual water recycling systems. People walk by these structures as naturally as any other building. We can show the harmony between urban life and food production, built directly in the heart of the city, making produce fresher, healthier, and far more nutritious and less wasteful. These can be powered by renewables, recycling water and nutrients in a closed-loop ecosystem. It's a dream that could redefine food production in an era of climate change and rapid urbanization. Here's where fact meets vision. China's vertical farming industry is booming, growing 40% year over year in 2025. Driven by hungry city populations, in Beijing, a vertical farming innovation center already exists. 3 floors of stacked crops, water recycling, and passive heating and cooling. We can show you a real vertical farming operations that could likely be around the world. Facilities in Japan, Netherlands, and Singapore. They show both promise and some limitations. Some of the impressive technologies and others showing industrial scale that can be required in infrastructures requiring energy. Small compared to a city, but real tests, that start. Globally, vertical farming is gaining traction, but cost and energy remain big hurdles. So no, but a 1,000-acre vertical farming city hasn't been built yet, but the foundations, the research, the tech, and the policies are all starting to line up. The benefits, if realized, is food security. Cities feeding themselves, reducing reliance on fragile global supply chains, and climate resilience. Crops safe from floods, droughts, and wildfires, and any other diseases that could be global. Environmental gains, less deforestation, lower emissions, and cleaner water. The economic opportunity exists, new jobs in ag tech, robotics, and urban design. More sobering are things that show the challenges that massive infrastructure of the electrical grid, expensive construction and maintenance. There's limited crop varieties focusing on mainly leafy greens versus stable grains. There's complex policy and zoning issues that require meetings. This tone shifts to show us that obstacles, while real, are maintaining hope. Challenges that remain are the energy demand that we talked about, climate control, and LED lights that require massive power unless renewables do catch up. The high cost. Towers, automation, and tech aren't cheap to build nor maintain. The crop variety is another issue, great for leafy greens, herbs, and berries, but harder for rice, wheat, and/or corn. The policy hurdles, they got to get their stuff together because cities must allow and support the large-scale integration. It's a balancing act, but one, if done right, can reshape city skylines and dinner plates. Now, what would it take to make this vision real? Affordable clean energy to power farms, policy support, subsidies, zoning, and incentives for closed-loop systems like urban farming, tech breakthroughs in automation, crop science, and LED efficiency, consumer demand for local pesticide-light food or pesticide-free. This suggests it's not really about one city or country, it's about global transformation. If these pieces can come together, the idea of vertical farming cities won't just be hype, it could be the backbone of how we feed nearly 10 billion people by 2050. China's room at vertical city may not yet exist in scale, but it sparks a powerful question. Will farms of the future grow upward instead of outward? The answer could determine how we eat, how we build cities, and how we survive the changing planet. Ancestry Lands is promoting generational wealth through land ownership and financial awareness to empower everyone everywhere. Subscribe and like, and we hope you've enjoyed this video about something that could help change our cities, our populations, and our communities at large. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. For more information, stay tuned how you can own land today. That's it, folks. You can go to Ancestry Lands to start owning property today with payments starting at $250 a month, no credit checks, and owning land has never been easier. It's time to build your land portfolio one property at a time. We help you to get dollars from dirt and build generational wealth by owning small plots of affordable vacant land. Contact us to learn more. Oh, and speaking of dollars from dirt, I also wrote a book about investing in land for you readers out there. My book, Getting Dollars from Dirt, A Beginner's Guide to Vacant Land Investing, is on Amazon. The link is in the description section below. Inside, you'll learn simple, easy to read insights that will have you understanding why you should own land today. For more tips and tricks, subscribe for updates, comment below, and let us know what you enjoyed about this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
And remember, like and subscribe.